An adventure race is hiking, it's biking, it's kayaking.
Last year, Doug Kreiser and Ashley Reefer, who co-own American Adventure Sports, came to me because they had interns from Com Media working with them on the Maya Mountain Adventure Challenge. And they wanted to show the film that they had created and also kind of use it as a way to get interest in the project they're doing this summer, which was the Equinox Traverse. So they had asked me a few times in the past if I wanted to actually photograph or do video for them, and I was always busy, or I don't like the outdoors that much, so I didn't really feel like doing it. But then this year, I figured it was my last summer at IUP, and we wanted to do something that would actually be really important. So I signed on, decided to find some interns who wanted to work with the project, and I knew a couple of the interns who were going to be going to the Center for Media Production and Research. So I pitched them the idea, and they were all over it. So we used that as kind of a recruiting method to get some of the guys who came on the trip with us.
So one of the dilemmas with doing an adventure race is keeping up with the adventure racers. These people travel around the world, they train year-long for a single race. I don't know how everything's going to happen. It's really hard to tell because, you know, we haven't been training for this. We haven't been doing the running we probably should be doing. We've been too worried about getting our gear ready and getting all our equipment up to date and ready for the shoot. And that's how we train for an adventure race. And so it's going to be an interesting dynamic when we are brought to the field and we are asked to keep up with these racers and try to somehow film them through one of the hardest things that they will potentially ever go through.
Hey, welcome to the metropolis of man.
It's beautiful.
It was about a 4-day shoot. The first day was a lot of planning, just kind of getting to know the area, and then later on at night we finally got to meet Doug, the guy that was in charge of everything with the race, and we kind of laid out some maps, looked over them, and got an idea of what we were going to be doing Saturday through Monday.
We were never there before, so we pretty much had one day to figure out where we were and where we had to be. So at all moments of the day, we were all like, okay, we got to figure out where to be next, where to be next, where to be next, and we had to worry about trying to catch these guys in action. I never really worked on a serious filming event such as this one with these athletes that were like the true athletes that really deserve to have professional filming done. So it was really amazing to be filming people that were, you know, so seriously into what they're doing. And the struggles, you know, I would say, other than having to keep up with these guys or like be around where they were, I would say lack of sleep was a big thing.
And then the third night I slept in Lacey's trunk. I slept in the trunk of a car and just kind of nestled up under a bunch of sleeping bags and blankets, which was pretty cool. I thought it was really crazy how much like heart and soul the racers put into the race itself. Because I noticed whenever we were at the finish line, all these racers were coming back and they just put their bodies through so much wear and tear to do this thing.
I did notice about the racers, the team racers, what I should say, is these team racers were, you know, very seriously working together. And whenever some of them were hurt or some of them were down, the others would always jump in and help them out. There was a guy that was hurt and they were two-arm carrying him, like things like that. Like they never let their teammates down.
I think it would be really cool to participate in an adventure race. I would do it if I knew that I was physically prepared, which I'm definitely not at this time.
An adventure race, I don't think I'd participate in one. After seeing, you know, lack of sleep is a big problem. And I don't think I could run 24 hours a day or bike. It's just not in me.